Banal, pseudo-philosophical drivel is not the true essence of narration. With an introductory format as trite as this, words themselves become meaningless space horse shit. They allow the audience to become so bored and disproportionate that capsule bankers the dill placebo coconut.
How was your visit to Vatican territory, sir?
Vexing. Insufferable, supercilious,
Pretentious, priggish,
twit.
wanker. While I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
As you are no doubt aware of my zero-tolerance stance on the matter.
Indeed, which is why I have enlisted the aid of Corporal Redshirt here.
Redshirt. Where have I heard that name before?
The Redshirt family has served the Holy Empire with distinction for generations, Your Excellency.
Primus in aggro, primus sub aggro. That's the Redshirt family motto, sir.
First to the field and first in it!
Capital.
I hope to one day distinguish myself in your service, just like my father before me, sir.
And who was your father, Corporal?
Expendable, sir.
Well, that goes without saying, but...
Expendable Redshirt the 7th, Lance Corporal 2nd Class.
Well, Corporal, I must say your family's military tradition is in good hands.
Gosh, really? Thank you so much, sir.
Carry on, Corporal.
So, it's agreed then. Nebula purple and Black Cross green for the meeting room, Stellar Nursery yellow in the entrance with Space Horse Head red trim, and the dining room will be...
No, are you mad? You can't make Stellar Nursery yellow with Space Horse Head red. What will people think of us? They'll think we're just a bunch of amateurs, way in over our heads.
Because I'm sure all the Holy Empire's top-level brass spend hours just agonizing over paint swatches during their top-level military briefings.
Why, I never.
Oh, how vulgar.
I know, miracle is a sir, 1382.
Well, I like the yellow with red trim!
Oh, there's a big surprise.
I don't see what's wrong with Pulsar Cyan!
As I've been attempting to explain to you, TD, the goal is to create a warm and welcoming space that puts people at their ease. Blue's such a cold and depressing color.
But this is a war room after all. Is bright and cheerful really what we're after here?
But I think there's a balance to be struck between maudlinly utilitarian...
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So Baron John Michael Moore wants to make a left-wing propaganda piece about me. Fall was defeated by Cleo. What does this mean for our military situation? Apart from a 20% decrease in opportunities to make clever references to the Dune series? 20%? Surely not.
That may even be a conservative estimate.
Damn, I should have considered that before I sent
I must not fear! Fear is the mind killer! Fear is the little death that brings
Thank you,
trouble
Admiral. That would be quite sufficient.
Black Cross green!
Base horse, head, red.
Black Cross bloody green!
So the People's Army have won themselves a minor victory. What can we expect their next move to be? Well, if they had any brains at all, they'd be consolidating their position by fortifying their newly acquired territory and securing their alliances.
However, considering that they're under the leadership of Michel Vauban, I would have to say that they're most likely... 1, 2, 3. Interior
decorating!
Interior decorating! I meant to say interior decorating.
And the yeas have it by a vote of 3 to 1.
Motion to adjourn!
Why do we even bother turning up?
I can't believe you're actually resorting to third-party mediation just to decide on a paint scheme.
Oh, that's not why we're going to Bordeaux.
I thought you said Countess Beebe was one of the best designers in the galaxy.
I suppose you could say that, but no. Not only does she command the galaxy's largest neutral standing army, but she is amply supplied with first-class booze. And between your apparent sexual blindness and the brain-dead council of bickering fuckwads, well, the local Space Horse piss just isn't going to cut it this time.
You'd think a self-made emperor would be a bit more, I don't know, intelligent, level-headed, not quite so batshit insane. Oh, what the fuck are you doing here? She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art too obvious, even for you, Vetty. How the hell did you even get in here? With love's light wings did I perch these walls. All right, I guess I asked for that one, didn't I? Like a mini-skirted strawberry blonde in a dark secluded alley, my dear. Lovely. Just who the hell do you think you are, anyway? By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. You're just loving this, aren't you? Call me but love, and I'll be Yes, that
new.
would be a rather appropriate name for you, wouldn't it? Very well, I'll cut to the chase. Though I find you vain, petty, lacking in any particular utility, and sexually unappealing, I nevertheless desire to make you my own personal property to abuse both mentally and physically at my own convenience. I'd explain, though I'm not entirely certain I have a specific reason as such. Suffice it to say, your weak and feeble mind is insufficient to resist my charms, and I look forward to the day when you dance like some macabre meat mannequin to my twisted tango of torment. Ta-ta! God, he turns me on.
Look, I just can't see the angle on this one. Why, on floating chunks of celestial dog shit, would you spend the first 10 years of your military career in the pursuit of homosexual hegemony only
Tread
to...
very carefully, Ralph.
What was the point of this entire homocratic revolution if you're just going to turn around and marry some woman?
Don't you ever question my homosexuality again! Do you understand me?
Yes, of course. You're as flaming as they come, Betty.
Very well. That's the smell of genuine feminine shame, if you're wondering. Remarkably floral. Isn't it, though?
Welcome to Bordeaux territory. Please check off fresh fruits and vegetables, domesticated animals, and gender-identifying apparel before entering.
The hell?
Thank you very much, Sir... Captain.
I'm sorry, but your friend here is entirely too masculine. Your ship must be impounded and your sidearm confiscated for the duration of your stay.
Lay a hand on my ship and I'll make things very hard for you.
I told you this was an androgynous territory before we came here. Now stop being a big baby and give them your sword.
And if I refuse?
3 words. John Wayne Bobbitt.
Betty, darling.
And how are you, Duchess?
Miserable, darling. Absolutely wretched.
Well, now that that's out of the way, there's a great war looming. A group calling themselves the People's Army have already begun...
And you need a fabulous war room from which to conduct your slaughter of these hapless rebels?
That would be pandering to stereotype. It is nevertheless an astute observation. Your inimitable fashion sense would be invaluable to our cause, Duchess.
Of course it would, darling, but I'm a very busy woman, you know. Oh, speak of the veterinarian. Do piss off for a minute, won't you?
See, I told you yellow trim would work with the green.
Shut up, Hector. Greetings, Duchess. I am... Who is that surly rogue there? This is Cleo of the Wind. Stupid name. As I was saying, my name is Michel Vauban. Was yours the ship I saw landing recently? BB likes. And what BB likes, BB gets.
Hey, guards. That second option is starting to sound pretty appealing right about now.
Well, to business.
Duchess, we beg your assistance with a matter of the utmost importance. They want to paint it red of all colors. Space Horsehead red of all things. In a war room. The vulgarity. The tasteless vulgarity!
Indeed.
Excellency, exactly how much of the complimentary wine do you intend to sample? Just because I'm an emperor doesn't mean I'm going to pass up free booze, Conrad.
If you were to lend us your stylistic expertise, then we could secure the military support of those territories which have textile and fashion-based economies. How cunning. But why should I wish to lend you my... expertise?
Well, can't say we didn't try, but this is obviously a lost cause. Thanks for your time and all. We'll just be on
I wish to establish a line of affordable fur outerwear.
Of the highest quality, I have no doubt.
Also, I wish to start a franchise of all-night Korean-style barbecue restaurants. Yes, I see where this is going. There are certain trifling legal barriers which currently pose as obstructions to those 2 ventures.
Oh, thank dog. Sure, a couple of bribes here, political murder there. Consider it done.
Cleo, I await your favorable reply.
Ah, Duchess. I had quite forgotten what an absolute bitch you are.
Flattery will get you everywhere, darling. Now then, my prize. Are you insane, Cleo? We can't decriminalize Canis. It'd be political suicide.
I'm afraid I must agree. The Catholic hardliners would never agree to it. What's the big deal? They eat other mammals, don't they? Besides, don't they take the sacrament?
An onion ring dipped in vinegar is not supposed to be the literal sphincter of dog.
You know, I have to say, that seems like an awfully high price for simple consulting work.
If you want the best, darling, you have to pay for it.
Well, I'm sure you're aware that that's an impossible request to make, so we'll be on our way.
Feel free to drop by any time.
Why, it would be my absolute pleasure.
One of the attendants will have your bill waiting at the wharf.
What was that?
Oh, darling. You did not think that was complimentary wine, did you?
We'll be back in the... Quickly, Conrad, to the wine cellar! I just can't tell with these guards.
Don't ask, don't tell, Cleo. You should be able to comprehend that concept at least.
So then, do we have a deal?
Unless Cleo would be willing to...
Now for all the musicals on Broadway. What?
We have a deal.
Wonderful. Now then, I wonder where Vetty has run off to.
There's the signal, sir. They've got the booze.
Avast me hearties! We be getting shit-faced on the Duchess's dime tonight!
This be first meet.
Yo ho ho and a glass of Bordeaux. This is the anus of dog which passes away the shit of the world. Happy are those who are called to the back door.
Bitch, I am not worthy to receive you, but only say the word and I shall be expelled.
Receive the anus of dog and the urine of dog. Amen.